Good afternoon. This is Doug Lasher, and we have Terry Niles, commissioners on the Initiative and Referendum Subcommittee. And today we have already submitted the proposed changes to the Executive Committee of the Initiative and Referendum signature requirements. And today we're going to talk about the survey questions, which will be going out. And there are two surveys, or two questions, I should say, for the survey. And I'll read those for the listening audience. Um, the number one, well, should the signature requirement of an initiative or referendum be higher or lower? Current requirement is 27,189 or an average of 226 signatures per day. The second question is, have you ever signed a ballot initiative or referendum? Yes or no? Now, those are two they're all sort of on the table right now. Commissioner Niles, I didn't know if you had any additional suggestions or changes. We could have up to
The only one
three, but I think, you know, whatever,
I'm
like,
looking at it right now. I'm looking at it now. So the only thing that I'm wondering if you want to put, and your opinion on this is great. When you put current requirement 27,180 or an average of 226 signatures per day for 120 days, should we put that
oh, for 120 days?
so they know that you have to get those 27,000 in
Or
120
how
days?
about within 120 days?
Within,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, we could
that's
do
the
that.
I like that, Doug, and I like and then the way it's here, and then the yes or no, or would you put not yes or no? You'd put higher or lower, right, on that question,
Oh,
and then
yes,
the other question.
I should put some type of answer. Um,
Yeah,
I could
should it
say
be
yes or no.
higher or lower?
Yeah, I should say higher or lower. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, higher or lower,
Good,
and
good
they check
catch.
that box. Yeah,
All right, I will put that in there.
and then when we submit these, do we put like an explanatory um, statement before that, like what the initiative and referendum process is what it does? Does it's like it allows citizens to put something on the ballot um, for
I don't know how
maybe just a
the
brief?
committee is wording things, but they can use the explanatory statement if they want to.
I think and it's a
Uh,
really
but or part of it, I should
super
say.
short. I think a really super short explanatory statement of what the initiative and referendum is, like this is a way for citizens to bring forth, like two sentences. I'm sure you could come up with something really
Okay,
good, because otherwise you're going to have people go, what's an initiative, what's a
okay.
referendum, so and then those two questions to follow. I know we did that at the last survey as well.
Okay.
We had a short, like, the DEI committee is this, and do you agree with that? Or, we had something like that. Um, and I know that when we were talking about the survey questions, and Commissioner Gasquet, who looked at results and stuff, there were people that were answering going, I need more information. So just a brief, simple, and I'm sure that you can come up with something really good, Doug, to send them, like, within two sentences, like this is a citizen's way to bring forth something to be put to the ballot. Um, just a brief explanation.
Yeah, I think there might be something in in the charter too. So I could put that in
Yeah, but something
whatever the sentence,
shortened.
yeah, says in the
Yeah.
charter. They're the first sentence or so. Okay.
Yeah, that'd
What
be
I would
great.
like to do then is approve these two questions, and we'll have an explanation in front of it. And I would like to go ahead and send today. I can't do it right on the spot here,
No,
but
you have until
uh,
tomorrow. They wanted it Monday.
yeah, but I'll have it done here in a few minutes. I just need to
Okay.
pull up my other documents here so I could craft something, um, and then um, I could send it to you this afternoon and ask for your approval, and then I I'll be ready to either send it out later on today or tomorrow. Um,
That sounds great.
okay,
I like the two questions. Like, should it be higher and lower? Have you ever signed a ballot? I like those two questions
okay,
and with the explanatory. And that, I think that would be perfect.
all right. Well, and I assume that uh, the communications committee, whoever puts together the survey, will probably may have some reformatting or wording that they may do if they feel this isn't as clear as mud.
Yeah,
So
hopefully they'll reach out to the committees
yeah.
when they yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
I'm good with it.
if that's I think that's all the business we have for the initiative referendum subcommittee. We'll stay in touch because there may be other issues that crop up between now and the probably first week of December that we would need to be prepared for. So I'm not going. I don't think any of the sub committees are adjourning. We're sort of waiting in abeyance until the election
I think we
on
all have to
Tuesday.
kind of stay, yeah, I
Yeah,
think we, like last time, we all have to kind of stay involved, at
yeah,
least until everything is drafted and going out, because there might be questions about like drafting, like what can you change and what you can't change.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
one of the issues too is that we need to be thinking about what if initiative is fairly close. Let's say it has
The other
maybe
thing
if
that,
it failed by 55% or something like that. It still would we need to I think consider maybe putting those back on the ballot if um, if it's within a reasonable range in order to be able to communicate to the folks out there why the initiative or that amendment is important in the charter. So,
so the one thing that we do have to work on before the end of the year, this subcommittee needs to work on FAQs around the initiative
oh
and
yes,
referendum amendment.
yes,
So
yeah,
that's something that we still need to meet with Doug and come up with some FAQs and around this. But we have until those FAQs that will be on the county site when this is put on the ballot, they just needs to be ready to go before December 31st, right? So that's not something that has to be done immediately. But we should
right,
start thinking about putting those FAQs together that would go on the county site and stay on that county site
yeah,
throughout next year,
yeah, and
which should be
that's a
really
that's
easy
a
to do.
that's a good point. We got to make sure that somebody doesn't come along and say, well, they're no longer in business and cancel the county charter committee's efforts. Are they need to stay on the website. I know that they do on other counties, so there is a record out there of what's been going on, and we need to make sure that that is communicated to the county manager and to the IT department that that needs to stay in
Well, I
place.
know that all of the subcommittees have to put FAQs together for the
Yeah,
county
yeah,
before they, um, it's part of our work plan.
yeah.
And I think it's
I
part of
know
our work plan too. Yeah,
that'll
yeah,
be a duty that we need to do too. So,
yeah. And that shouldn't be very hard because you did a great presentation, you have a great presentation of it, and you're just going to try to kind of word that like this is how many is required now. This is how many that, just those FAQ questions, just like
mhm,
the presentation that we're giving on Wednesday, right?
mhm. Okay.
So that shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we can probably in the FAQs, there's nothing to say that we can't, put our charts and graphs in there so people
Yes.
could see that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
That's true. Great. So I think that just making, pulling FAQs from that presentation
Okay,
would be awesome. So
great.
yeah.
All right. If there's nothing else, we'll adjourn this meeting. Do you have anything else?
No, I don't. Thanks for
Okay, I'm
putting
going
that
to
together. I
stop the
think we
recording.